Oftentimes, when people pick up injuries or niggles or life happens, they throw in the towel, they fall into this rut and just like gain a load of weight and just get fat. Now, I see it all the time. People like complete marathons or a half marathon or what have you. And then just like, I ask, oh, what have you done since your marathon? Nothing. I'm like, what? I've just like sat and festered and gained like 2 stone of fat. All right, okay. And the problem is their lack of realignment and reframing of goals. It's incredibly important if you ever pick up an injury or anything like that or life happens that you shift, adjust and move forward again. So today I'm going to be discussing that mindset shift with you. I've got an incredibly busy day, 5 calls with current clients, 1 call with a potential new client, which I'm very much looking forward to. He's got some big goals that he wants to achieve, so that will be fun. And yeah, let's just go along for the ride. I'll show you bits and bats, show you my food, show you the training that I'm doing today, which is almost like a little bit of a test. And then over the next 6 weeks, we'll retest and then just see how things have gone. It's not a challenge, so to speak. It's just something to keep my mind occupied and keep focused, which is, I guess, lesson number 1. Solid first work block done. Content. 2 calls with existing clients. Talking to Adam, who's lost 65 kilograms, who'd never run in his life, about running a sub 30-minute 5K. Incredible. Talking with John about how he's absolutely smashed this first fat loss phase. Man's got abs. In 12 weeks, we lost close to 20 kilograms. And now we're moving him into phase 2, Elevate, where we're going to be adding more tone and shape to his physique. Also, looking to hit a sub 50-minute 10K with him. These are just ordinary guys who are just smashing life. It's absolutely brilliant. And look at this. Look at this, right? This morning, out of this window, it was literally blue skies. That's Cape Town for you. Literally, because there's the Table Mountain there, it has its own like microclimate. So 1 minute it will be blue skies, the next minute it will be like that, and literally just fogged and clouded over. And I bet, give it this afternoon, it'll be back blue skies again. Anyway, now time to eat. I have already cooked it. Not special, but this is what it is. It is rice, ostrich, mushrooms, and I am gonna eat that whilst doing a little bit of education on the laptop, so just watching some educational material. And then it is time for another call inside my mentorship, and then it is time for the gym. Monday, busy day. Speak to you soon. That is first ever attempt at Miko's triangle. Done. As you can see, I'm done. Average heart rate for 40 minutes was 160. Calories burnt at 730. I held a 14 cal for each minute on each piece of equipment. So there's a lot of work to do, but it was fun, really good fun. Not done anything like that in a very, very long time. And I can kind of tell why people enjoy CrossFit now, dare I say it. But it was good fun, something completely different to what I've done in a very, very long time. I'm gonna shower, I'm gonna eat. I'll see you back at the apartment. It's super important that when something comes up, whether it's work, family, life, injuries, that you have a different outlet to move towards. All too often I see specifically runners, because they identify themselves as a runner and they don't have any other training methodology in their remit, that when they get injured, they might pick up a freak accident, right? They might sprain their ankle or whatever it might be, a little niggle here or there. they will just completely stop everything. How many times has like you heard somebody, a marathon runner or whatever, they've completed a marathon, completed a half marathon, and you're like, what, when was the last time you trained? I haven't trained since marathon. Like, what do you mean? Because they've got no other avenue to go down. They've got no goals to work towards. And this is why inside Built to Thrive, with my coaching clients and with myself with this prep, as soon as something's come up, whether it's work, life, stress, injuries, we repivot and readjust. I've literally just done it with Matt today. He's got some pain in his elbow. So what have we done? Changed his training like that. And we're working towards a fast 5K because he can run. What have I done with my training? Well, I've stopped running and I'm going to be focusing on getting an unbelievable score on Miko's triangle. And that's the beauty of hybrid training and knowing how to pivot and knowing how to adjust. So this is like 2 in 1, right? Number 1 is reset new goals as fast as reasonably possible. If something happens and the goal that you were working towards needs to be stopped or cut, repivot, readjust and move on. Get a new goal to work towards and do it as soon as you can. Number 2 is don't identify yourself towards one training methodology. I'm a high roxer, I'm a CrossFitter, I'm a runner, I'm a powerlifter, I'm a bodybuilder. No, be hybrid, be ready and do it all. Because then if something happens, you can pivot and readjust. You know, like it's so easy to pivot and readjust when you've got all this training methodology in your repertoire. So when you've got so much in your repertoire, you've got all these training methodologies to look at. When you've got an identity outside of just being a runner or whatever else it is, it's so easy to pivot. So number 2 is use hybrid training. It's that simple. Use hybrid training and identify yourself as somebody who trains rather than somebody who is a runner or is a specific thing. So my next piece of advice is don't exclude yourself from the environment. If you're injured, still surround yourself by the gym, the running community. And if you're having to pull out of an event, such as a marathon or whatever it might be, still go support everybody that's there, right? Obviously I'm injured at the moment and I weren't going to do the Cape Town Marathon anyway. But the Cape Town Marathon is this weekend. So should I just feel sorry for myself that I can't run and just not support anybody else? Or should I go and support it and take a look at the expo and have a good time with everybody? Absolutely you should. Oftentimes I see people who have to pull out of an event or whatever it may be and just completely stop everything and seclude themselves from everyone and the environment which they love. Same with the gym, right? If you're injured from the gym, you can still do something in the gym and just put yourself in that environment. You know, and it's really important that you just don't completely blank yourself off from everything, because it's honestly the worst thing you can do. The marathon's tomorrow. I'm going to be on the street cheering people on like everybody else will and just having a general good time. So if you're injured and you're finding yourself slipping away, don't slip away from the environment that you love. Get involved. If you're having to stop an event, such as a marathon, a half marathon, a 5K, still go surround yourself with those people and get in that environment, because you'll feel a million times better for doing so. And one other thing to consider with all this is as well, that studies quite clearly show that if you provide support and give gratitude to other people and compliment other people, your happiness improves more than it would if you were receiving. So if you say something to somebody else, compliment somebody, cheer somebody on when they are running past in a marathon, you feel a higher sense of happiness and joy than you would if it was the other way around. And that's science. That's science as well. So honestly, if you're stuck, get yourself still involved with that environment. And if you're a solo trainer and there's not really an environment that you can surround yourself in, reach out to friends, family members. And this links back to the other goal, the other points that I've made, right? If you are pursuing now playing a new instrument, learning a new language, there's always something or a new community that you can get involved in whilst you are injured. So remember that community is massively important, and that's point number 3.
As far as you want or as short as you want, we're gonna aim for 15 k's out, 15 k's back, and then 6 out and 6 back. So that's gonna give you 42. We're going to make sure that there's nutrition and stuff as far out as possible. So the more people that go that far, we'll make sure that there's nutrition and stuff for you.
So today is supposed to be Cape Town Marathon, and I woke up this morning, did my usual thing, went down to the promenade, started to have just my morning walk, and I'm like, why is there so many runners running around the promenade with their Cape Town Marathon badge on? Shouldn't they be on the road right now? And then I looked at the road and there's cars driving up and down the road. What's going on? And I didn't really think anything of it. I wondered, has it been delayed, the start? Or did people tell me the start was 6 a.m, but it's actually 9 a.m, and some people are just having like a little weird pre-run, which I know people do like a little shakeout. Not usually the morning of the marathon, but I know I didn't think anything of it. And then I got back to my apartment and I had a look on the Cape Town Marathon Instagram. It's been cancelled. It's been cancelled. Didn't go into specific details why, but pretty sure it's just due to the wind. In Cape Town, the wind can be super, super hectic. And I think that's been the problem here, right? So poor weather conditions. 24,000 people were due to take part in the marathon. 24,000 people. And this brings me on to my 4th and final point of this vlog when it comes to realigning yourself and refocusing if you get injured. And it's simply put that shit happens. It's life. If you get injured, you need to pull yourself together, you need to sort yourself out, you need to stand up, you need to stand tall and just be a man about it. Life happens, injuries happen. What's the alternative? Are you going to cry? Are you going to get fat? Are you going to turn into a waster? Or are you just going to crack on with your life? Stay fit, stay healthy, be the best version of yourself for not only you, but everybody else around you as well. Because let's face it, regardless of the injury that you've got right now, regardless of Cape Town Marathon being cancelled, right, or whatever it may be, there's a lot of people in the world who would love to be in the position that you're in now. So I guess this final point is just deal with it. Pull yourself together because you'll be absolutely fine. You've got this far in your life right now that you've been able to prepare for an event or whatever it may be. And believe me, you'll be absolutely fine. You'll get out the other side as long as you don't dwell and feel sorry for yourself like a little girl. Okay, that is point number 4. And with that said, I'm going to wrap the vlog here. Next week, I'm going to be running you through a full week of my hybrid training split, how it looks now without any running whatsoever, so you can get to see the contrast from what you've seen previously from me. Until then, drop a comment with the word Cape Town, subscribe, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.